EU Energy Commissioner says also after a peace deal, the EU will not want Russian energy.
So good. I think we have to be good afternoon, right? Good afternoon, boys and girls. So I hope I'm audible to everyone. देखते हैं आज what are the possibilities? So what are the possibilities? Today we will take a look for now. We will have a look. We'll start our analysis in 10 minutes. We'll start our analysis in 10 minutes. So we'll start our analysis in 10 minutes. So what can we expect today? What can we expect today in gold and crude oil? Crude oil, we have a very good entries from 58. So crude oil, what I'm expecting, it can reach what can we expect today? What is happening today? Just 2 minutes. Just I'm getting through the things. So we'll explain what is the reason for entry at 3220. The reason why we have entered at 3220, even though the gold is in downtrend.
Comments from ECB's Escriva.
And what will be the target, and from there what we can expect market to do. So what market is expecting? So what we are expecting to do? So today we'll discuss regarding the gold. So we'll have a quick analysis on gold, crude oil, and BTC and Euro USD. Only that these three things we are looking into the trade. So for now, so what I'm expecting in gold, see, this is a double bottom. We have a double bottom here. Even though the gold is in downtrend, we are at 30 minutes time frame. So what I'm expecting, we have a double bottom, and this is a wick which is above 50% of the candle. So this is a liquidity candle which is sweeping the lows of previous trend. So this is 30 minutes time frame. So 30 minutes time frame, we have high accuracy for this kind of candles. So we have a double bottom, we have a more than 50% wick. This is a liquidity candle. Your entry should be somewhere around here, and your SL should be just below the wick. So once you have entered here, trail your SL. Once you are in green, just keep on riding. So first our targets will be coming to the PO3. First we'll consider regarding the PO3, what PO3 is telling us. So if market wants to come down, on PO3, what strategy, what we use today, the candle has to close below 53. That means this level 53, there should be a candle closure followed by a bearish fair value gap. Okay, first we have to follow the PO3 strategy. So if any candle closing below 53 on 4 hours time frame, we need to exit all our buy trades. So until unless we don't find any bearish fair value gap below 53, we are not looking into any sell positionals. Okay, so we have still 2 hours for this. So what I'm expecting, this is the level of what I'm expecting. 72 to 79 is the level, because this is 30 minutes time frame. The candles will be very less, but the volume will be very high. So what I'm expecting, previous day low and 72 to 79 will be the range. From here again we need to check the 4 hours candle. Okay, 4 hours candle open at this particular level, that is, one second, exactly at this level we need PO3 candle to be formed, and at this level we need where the candle is getting open, whether here or here. If candle is the PO3 open is below this level, we look for some shorts from the level of 79 or 72. So for now we have still 2 hours time left. 2 hours time left. So what I'm expecting, market can reach here after closing of 2 hours. Again we can see PO3 open. So whether if the candle is trading below PO3, we will wait for candle to close above PO3 open level for again buying opportunities. Otherwise, if any candle open, the PO3 candle open is trading below the candle, then we'll look for some short positions from 72 to 79. So this is the level what I'm expecting for now. Okay, 12:30 we can see some good momentum. I'm expecting 72 to 79 is an important level for today. Unless candle is staying above 53 to 50 level, we can stay on buy side. So if any candle closing below 50 with followed by fair value gap, again our target will be 23 or 37. So what I'm looking today, I'm looking bullish till to the level of 79. So from here again we need to see the PO3 candle followed by any liquidity sweep either on the upside or downside. Then we will place our buy limit orders or sell limit orders according to the PO3 candle open. Okay, so this is with gold. This is very bullish for today because we have a double bottom on higher time frame. This is 30 minutes time frame, and we have about trading above 21 EMA. So if any candle closing below PO3 and followed by candle closing below 21 or 10 EMA followed by fair value gap bearish, we will look for again sell opportunities. Okay, so now coming to BTC. Now we'll think of first crude oil. See here, crude oil. Again we have a double bottom. We have a decent candle yesterday. Crude oil was highly bullish yesterday, pretty bullish. After that, in New York session, it started profit booking area. So still I'm looking crude oil to the target of 62.4. 62.4. Where is this? First target will be 62.4. You make it as 62.7. So this will be the first target. 62.74 will be the first target for crude oil. Once the candle, now it's trading above 61.93. You can take a small risk. You can place your SL somewhere around here, that is 61.51, and you can aim for your first target 62.75. 62.75 is the first target. Is there any bearish targets? No, for now there is no bearish targets, so we have only bullish, that is 62.75 will be the target. You can place your SLs below 61.51. If you can take for 400 pips SL, you can aim for some 100 pips target, because at double bottom you should have entered with the long printed. So this is our confirmation. We need to wait for crossover in RSI. Crossover is confirmed here in the bottom. So this is the crossover RSI. This is an advanced RSI. So I am expecting 62.75 on the upside. Small SL, big target. If again at this particular level the PO3 candle gives us the clear direction whether to stay on buy or sell. If any candle, same concept. If at this particular level, if there is any pivot 3 candle is showing its open below, go for selling. If any pivot 3 candle is showing candle closed above open, just go for buying. Your ultimate target for crude will be 63.64. This can happen on today or tomorrow, maybe. This can be the expected target for now, 62.75, but this can be expected at least in the New York session. I am expecting in New York session. So ultimate target will be upside. If there is any bearish news, according to the news, the crude oil is bullish. So crude oil positive, gold positive. Coming to BTC. So BTC is struggling. This is a pivot 3 candle. This is a open. Okay, we have a fair value gap after the open of the pivot 3. Pivot 3 candle. We have a fair value gap. This is very good indication for upside momentum. So for BTC, if candle is closing above 50 EMA, that is, you can make it as 103.050. 103.050 will be the level to watch. If once this level is breached, that is 103.120, make it 103.200 for the safer side. Our ultimate targets will be upside only. So for now, what I'm expecting, SL should be placed below this. We have a long printed. See, if you observe, long was printed, right? There is a long printed with our indicator which I have shared in the group. There is a pivot 3. So that's a clean indication. If candle has closed above pivot 3, we have 50 minutes left. Wait for one more pivot 3 to be formed at this particular level. Okay. After formation, if any candle is closing below open candle of pivot 3, you go for selling. If any candle is trading above pivot 3, go for buying. Simple concept. So what we have to take into considerations, what is the strong evidence that market can go upside? This is the evidence. We have a long printed. Okay, we have a long printed. We have a fair value gap. This is a pivot 3, right? So what I'm expecting, again, BTC can reach 104.900. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Maybe today's momentum will be there, but tomorrow is the strongest momentum what we can expect on Wednesdays. So this is the target for BTC. Ultimate target for BTC is 104, and the positional target for BTC is 1,10,000. 1,10,000. So BTC, this is the ratio. So coming to, so this is bullish. So the once long is printed, followed by fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, the market is struggling. So what market will do now? Anyway, this is a fair value gap. So at least it will retest 101.900. The worst case, it will retest this pivot 3 candle also. In case. So this should be your SL. This should be your SL area. This should be somewhere you can take entries here. Your first target. This can be your first target. At least for now, you can be on safe side. 102.850 can be the target, and next target can be 104.620. So place your SL here. Wait for, if you want to wait for next pivot 3, wait for next pivot 3 and take your call on buy side. If whether the candle is closing below or above. Simple logic. Very simple logic. Don't go for big calculations. So coming to Euro USD. See why I'm using 30 minutes time frame. It gives me the clear exact momentum of the candles or market. If you observe on 5 minutes or 10 minutes, even on the uptrend, see this is a downtrend, right? This is a downtrend bias actually. What 5 minutes or 15 minutes is telling us, this is showing some bullish momentum. No, until unless the candle is staying below 50 EMA on 30 minutes time frame, it is a bearish indication, and this uptrend is just for retracement. This is only a retracement. So in 5 minutes and 15 minutes, what it looks like, that thing is the market has changed its character. No, you have to confirm with only with 30 minutes time frame. If you observe here, Euro USD yesterday at 6, that is New York session, it has came down after retesting the fair value gap. What are the confirmations? Still it is in bearish. It is a bearish bias. It didn't break this higher highs, lower highs. and it's trading below 10 and 20. This is a 50 EMA. At least it has to breach
According to Bank of America,
50 EMA for good upside momentum. So what I'm expecting, Euro USD has to breach this level. That is, you can make more confirmation for good bullish momentum. You can enter Euro USD at 1.11360. Your target can be 1.11968 because this is a fair value gap. It has to be liquidated for now. So what I'm expecting, Euro can liquidate this fair value gap, and again after liquidations it can come down. So this is an imbalance. So imbalance has to be liquidated first. So it has to get liquidated first. So your entry should be 1.11370.
Soft landing for the economy.
So above this you can go for buying. Your first target 1.11727. Your second target for today. This is only for today. Positional only when the candle closes above 200 EMA. This is 30 minutes time frame. See, if you observe yesterday, there is a huge gap down. Market has tested 50 EMA. From there was a news regarding the China tariffs. सीधा नीचे आ गया, सीधा नीचे. So what I'm expecting, if you want to go for more bullish, wait for candle to retest previous day low. From here you can go for again buying. If any candle closing below 1.10663, you can blindly go for selling opportunities. Okay, so plot on 30 minutes time frame so that it will be very easy for you people to guess where the market is moving. So now we have a short printed, we can go for some short, but confirmation, see the candle is still trading below PO3. We need one bearish fair value gap here, confirmation target 1.10673. until unless we don't find any evidence of bearish fair value gap, don't enter any trades, whatever it is, even if it is 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever it is. Don't enter any trades because this can be a range bound area. Once you find the evidence, just go for your trades, placing your SL below the fair value gap candle. Okay, just below the fair value gap candle. So what I'm expecting, if you have stuff to wait till candle reaches here, you can enter your buys here again, Euro USD. Okay, otherwise you can go for selling to the target of this one. This is the 30 minutes time frame. So we have 2 hours left, so we'll see. So there is Euro, we have done BTC, we have done crude oil, we have done gold. So let's if you want any other pairs, do let me know so that I can discuss here. So that is the analysis for today. Where's the gold? Where is the gold? What's happening with the gold? 1 second now. Okay, so coming to the gold, that is what we expected. So I'm looking bullish on gold, expecting 72 to 79 target. See what I said, this is a candle which I'm explaining about, fair value gap. This is a PO3 open, retested its PO3 open. So this is a confirmation for bullishness. See, if you observe this is a liquidity candle. This is a liquidity candle. The wick is more than the body, 50%. So what you have to do, there is a fair value gap. This should be your entry. No need to worry, your SL should be below this bullish candle. If you don't want to stay till here, you can place your SL somewhere around here, because this is a more bullish candle and there is a higher time frame where the probability is very high. So your target 72 to 79 or 80. From here, regarding the PO3, we look for selling opportunities, or if this level is breached, we can expect target of 95. Okay, so this is the thing. So wait, see, only the thing is patience. wait for any evidence, wait for confirmations, just take an entry. Okay, so we'll see what will happen today. If you have anything, you can drop me a message in chat box. We can go for that instrument analysis. So that's the thing. So these are the indicators which I have explained in sessions. No other indicator I am using, the new indicators I am using. I am using the old algox, everything the same indicators which we have discussed. So that's the thing. I'll stay live, I'll be live, no issue. If you have any issues, please drop me a message. Crude is bullish, Bitcoin is bullish. We have a Bitcoin double bottom and crude oil also double bottom. Gold is going to for retracement. Wait for any candle closing below 52 to 50, then we can look for some selling opportunities. Otherwise, what I'm expecting is 72 to 79 is the target for gold for today. From there, we'll decide what can be the trend, if there is any news regarding the China tariffs or if there is any bombing or whatever it is. The main targets depends on the news. For now, everything is bullish. Only the euro, we need to wait for double bottom. Remaining all the things are in bullish side. BTC, we have a big target. The SL can be 1,750,000. 1,750,000 is a important level for ultimate positional for selling. If any candle closing below 1,750,000, you can go for some positional selling in BTC. Until unless 1,750,000 is sustained, the BTC is bullish. Volume, which volume? Which volume? आप ऑपरेटर बन गया है अमरीश भाई. Why you need volumes here? Already you are dumping the US market. So wait for any evidence of bearish fair value gap so that you can go for some positionals in gold. So we have a top swing point, Lamanello. So if you find again any bottom Lamanello dot printed, again you can go for buying. So follow that Lamanello dots also. Whenever you find bottom Lamanello, that can be a good level for buying again. See here, if I'll tell you. See here. This is a dot. Once the dot is printed, market will go for a retracement. Again, you need to find some lemon yellow color dot printed like this. Whenever you find in an uptrend, whenever you find a bottom yellow, go for some buying opportunity until you find one more lemon color dot printed. See here, if you observe here, this is printed, market came down. Again this is printed, market went up. Again this is printed, it is coming down. So again, when you find any lemon yellow color here, somewhere around here or in this fair value gap, you can go for some small retracements, placing your SL exactly bottom here, in this bottom. Okay, so you can follow the live. If you have any doubts, maybe maximum there will be 20 seconds delay, maximum 20 seconds delay, not beyond that, so it is not a big issue. We'll take a session regarding this volumes strategy. We'll have a session. Whenever you find a lemon colored dot on the top side, you can exit your buy trades, and again when a lemon colored dot is printed on the bottom, you can again enter the buy trades. Just follow the live. If you have any doubt, just follow the live so you can get some solutions for your trades. Always maintain your SL for in PO3 open level. That is the only SL for that particular trade. Even the triggers, don't worry, don't get worried. PO3, if you master the PO3 candle, you can master your trades. You can master your trades. Euro is struggling but it's pumping and dumping. So Euro is good. 100, 200, 100 pips in one candle. So now the strongest pairs. Let me tell you the strongest pairs. Sorry, I forgot that. I forgot telling you the strongest pairs. 1 second. So strongest pairs for today: NZD USD and AUD USD, Euro USD. So AUD USD, NZD USD is a pair having 83% power. So the best and comfortable pair is NZD USD, and second comes AUD USD. Both for both of these pairs there is a huge commission charges, so that you can concentrate on Euro USD today, only Euro USD. If you are okay with commission charges, if any funding pips or whatever the funding proprietor firms, they are charging very less commissions for AUD USD, NZD USD, you can take a trades in NZD USD and AUD USD. When coming to XNES, the charges and commissions are high for AUD USD and NZD USD. So you better, if you are using XNES, trade Euro USD. If you are using other than XNES, you can trade NZD USD. That's the strongest pair for today. So that's the strongest pair for today. So that will be the analysis, and I'll be live. I'll be at system. So no need to worry, you guys. If you have any reversals going on, or if you are in loss, just drop me a message so that I can give you the guidance where to place your SLs or where to enter or re-enter the trades. So now that's happening. So what I'm expecting, gold can come down, wait for one more lemon yellow dot to be printed, and don't enter any trades if you are using 30 minutes candle. If you are using 30 minutes or 50 minutes candle, don't enter at first 2 to 3 minutes, and don't enter or exit at last 3 to 2 minutes. So don't take any positions or don't exit your positions or entries in last and first 3 minutes, because the candles will manipulate in first 3 minutes and last 3 minutes. Even it is a 15 minutes, wait for 3 minutes. After that you enter your trade, exit exactly at 12 minutes on that particular candle. Enter on 3rd minute, exit at 12th minute. That will be the exact and precise momentum of the candle. If you want, you can take a look and you can observe the candles. If you are using 15 minutes, first 3 minutes and last 3 minutes, even it is 15 or 30 minutes. For 5 minutes I can't give you the exact calculation, but for 15 and 30 minutes I can give you the precise calculation. That pure price action structure, that is pure price action structure. The lemon yellow color indicator was pure price action structure by Xauusd. So that is only an indication, not confirmation. Again I am telling, it is only indication. This all has to be combined with our indicators, then only they can work out. Otherwise, don't rely only on one indicator. Xauusd pure price action. No, you can get the indicator directly. That's a free indicator. Everything what I show you on the screen are free indicators. Apart from that, a long and short printing indicator. That is our own script, which I have shared in the group. So today I'll be live, no issue, till evening. So we can have a look. We can take the trades. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow it's going to be more. Pure price action structure, the second one with 6.2k. 6.2k pure price action structures, Xauusd 6.2k. So the more time frame, the more accurate. The lower time frame, the volatility, and you can miss the calculation. Calculate on 15 to 30 minutes only. 15 to 30 minutes only. I suggest the people who are trading pairs use only 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Take your entries on 5 minutes if you are worried, but you have to calculate your entries only on 15 or 30 minutes only. So euro is pumping for now, but there are some sellers at that particular range. PO3 suggesting liquidated, but still again it's going up. Buy limit order. We can go for a buy limit orders for euro. Buy limit orders, yes. Yesterday it got dumped. Now it is. Yeah, there are some settings for this. I'll tell you in live. Yeah, you can. I'll explain in live. See what I use. See the swings. You have to place this to this one. Make it large. This is disabled. Dotted. Width 1, and this is my color. You can change colors as per your strategies. You can use your own colors for identification. This is one sort of swing, and the next swing, this is a This is a smaller time frame swing. This is medium time frame swing. So this what I choose. These are the colors, and this is higher time frame swing, which I use these settings. Just simple. That's okay. Don't use it this swing pure price action on lower time frame. It will not work. It is a minimum 30 minutes or 15 minutes. 15 minutes we can see accuracy of 75%, but on 30 minutes we can have some good decent accuracy. So don't trade first 3 minutes on 30 minutes time frame, and don't take any decisions on last 3 minutes on 30 minutes time frame. Even in a 15 minutes also the same thing. Take your entries only at 30% to 70% of the time area. So that's not even an engulfing candle, but 30 minutes, but it has come down. If that previous candle, 30 minutes candle low has been breached, then you can go for again selling opportunities. Okay, because we have a huge bullish fair value gap here. So what I'm expecting is a bargain from 72 to 79 will be the target for gold, this level. From here, according to the pivot 3, we will guess the next move, whether the market is going up or it will come down. Until unless we don't find any evidence at this particular range, we don't look into any sells or buys. I don't suggest any entries. For now, I'm expecting only buys until unless the candle this low or this low is sustained. That is, this comes around 36, this comes around 46. Sorry. So that will be the thing. BTC London session. I think there's no big news. Volumes coming up. So what will happen if there is any update? Sure, I'll let you know. Stay on logics which I have shared. So I'll be live. If you have any doubt, you can drop me a message. Okay. We will be live till today around 10:30 IST. I'll be live. Thank you. I'll be at system. If you have any doubt, just drop me a message so that I can give you the instructions or whatever it is, suggestions or plans or whatever it is. Okay. Thank you.